Hello, Aviator Nation. This is Mr. Corteil, your Dean of Students. One of my jobs here at Sycamore is to manage parking and traffic flow here on campus. It's going to look a lot different this year. Here to help me explain it to you are four of my best senior volunteers.
I'm Kelsey.
I'm Jackson.
I'm Ella.
And I'm Cameron.
And we're going to take you on a little ride.
We're going to show you is any parent, student, or family member coming from Blue Ash.
If you are approaching the high school from the Blue Ash side, including Reed Hartman Highway or Deerfield Road, and you are a parent, student, or family member coming to campus, you will pass the west entrance of campus, and we're going to show you that right now. This entrance is reserved just for staff, buses, and handicap parking only. If you are not one of those three, you will pass that entrance and proceed directly to the entrance closest to the pond. And for the purposes of this video, we'll call that east entrance, and we are approaching that right now. You approach the east entrance, you'll have two different options. If you are a parent and you are dropping off your student, which is what Kelsey is going to simulate for us now, you will veer left at the top of the median that you see. So Kelsey, let's go ahead and take a left up here. There's one place to drop off your students this year. It is where the previous lower bus ramp was located. It's a closed off circle drive, and it will be the place that you will drop off and pick up your students. If you need to get your students during the course of the school day, this will still be the place that you do that. We will no longer use the main drop off loop to drop off and pick up students. This will be the primary place that you'll do that. Kelsey, you can just go ahead and drive up to the top of the circle, and then we'll pause the video. So this will be the access point for anyone dropping off their students. You can enter through the lower bus ramp doors that are straight ahead behind that red truck which you see in the video.
Now we're going to talk a little bit about if you're getting picked up or dropped off from school.
Thank you. If you are getting picked up or dropped off at school, you will enter again from where Kelsey just stopped your car at the top of this south drop-off loop. This will be the only drop-off loop you'll be able to use for families. You'll exit your vehicle, just as Kelsey's doing here, and you will walk down what used to be the bus ramp entrance and into the building. This access point is now going to be a temporary attendance office. So once you actually come into this building on the first day of school or anytime thereafter, there will be an attendance office desk and some personnel there, staff members who will welcome you, check you in, get you to where you need to go. And when you do get picked up from school, if you're getting picked up from school or if you're getting picked up for an appointment or anything like that, this will be the same place that you exit from, that same ramp door. So this will be the temporary attendance office for pickups and drop-offs. If you are a student parking and you're coming from Blue Ash, again, you'll take the pond entrance, and at the top of the median, you will veer right. If your spot is in numbers 1 through 245, it will be on one of the lots that you see that we are passing here on your left. If your spot is, just pause here for a second, Kels. If your spot is in spots 246 to 459, you will turn right at this access road which leads to the new stadium.
This is for anyone coming from the Shadow Hill and Valley Stream neighborhood.
If you are a student or family member approaching from this direction, from Shadow Hill or the Valley Stream actual street, you will turn left, no matter whether you are parking on campus or dropping off or picking up a student. All students and family members coming from the Shadow Hill neighborhood will turn left onto Cornell Road. And this allows for us to direct everyone who's not coming from Montgomery Road to the same entrance, which is closest to the pond on the east side of campus. So again, you will use the east entrance closest to the pond if you're coming from the Shadow Hill or Valley Stream neighborhood. Again, if you're dropping off your students, you will veer left at the top of the median, and if you are students who are parking, you will veer right and follow the same traffic numbering systems, parking number systems we showed you.
Or family member dropping off from Montgomery Road.
If you are a parent or family member dropping off from Montgomery Road, you will, and that includes anyone coming from Snyder, so anyone from the Montgomery Road direction, you will take the pond entrance on the east side of the building, the same one that we've been using for people coming from Blue Ash. And this is just for anybody dropping off or picking up their students at any point in the day on campus. Please note, and this is the reason we kind of approach from this direction this time, the bridge on Cornell Road will be out or under construction for a pretty good chunk of the month of September. So there will be some significant delays at this light that Kelsey stopped at right now, regardless of who you are when you're coming from the Montgomery Road direction. We are working closely with law enforcement in the city of Montgomery to alternate the timing of these lights a little bit to handle the high volume of traffic arriving from Montgomery in the mornings, but there will still be some significant delays. So please plan on arriving early if you are headed from this direction or rerouting your morning commute to arrive from the Blue Ash direction instead. So once again, if you are a parent or family member dropping off or picking up a student arriving from the Montgomery Road direction, including Snyder, you will use the pond entrance. And just a note here, this includes all visitors to campus. All of the visitor parking this year will be on the student side parking lot of the building, which will mean if you're a visitor to campus, you will also use the pond entrance. As you can see, the traffic's backing up on the other side of the bridge. And on your right, you'll be passing the newly constructed or under construction football stadium and an access road that is just being finished being paved right now, but we'll talk about that in the next segment. So if you're a parent or visitor, somebody dropping off or picking up a student, you will continue past the access road and you will turn right at the east entrance to campus at the pond. Again, just as Kelsey did in the last segment, if you are dropping off or picking up a student, you will turn left. If you are a visitor, you will turn right and look for the visitor spots at the very top of the parking lot.
This is for students coming from Montgomery Road.
If you are a student parker arriving from the Montgomery Road direction, including Snyder and from Montgomery Road itself, you will have headed from that direction where the bridge was closed, where you see the line of cars entering now, and you will have turned right onto this access road that is directly across from Valley Stream and the Shadow Hill neighborhood. So if you're coming from Valley Stream, you're turning left onto Cornell, but if you are arriving as a student parker from Montgomery Road, you will turn right onto this access road. So we're gonna head up this road right now and talk you through a little bit about where you will go as a student parker at that point. If you are in spots 246 to 459, you will be parking on the side of the lot that is closest to the stadium. As you can see, the stadium is under construction right now. It's gonna be a beautiful facility. But what you'll see as we pass the stadium on your right is a whole new bank of student parking. And over the course of the next 3 or 4 days, it's all gonna be lined and striped and numbered. And spot 459 will be this last spot that you see here on the right. So if you have spots 246 to 459, you will be in this lot that we are passing on the right. As we approach the older part of the student lot that's been a student lot historically, if you're going to be going straight this direction, it will be because you are in spots 1 to 245. They will be in sequential order, starting from closest to the track, spot 1, to closest to the pond, which will be spot 245. So you'll have to kind of gauge based on the parking map you received at scheduled pickup where your spot will be. A special note, you will not be able to drive through campus in this direction that we're heading now past the north bank of parking closest to the track. There will be a police barricade right about where we're going now, where that orange cone is, that will prevent you from driving through. So if you miss your spot, you'll need to turn left up here in this north bank that we just passed and veer back around to find your parking spot. Thank you for watching this informative video. I hope you found it helpful. Big props to the seniors who helped us out today. We're going to end with just a couple words from them.
There's still some student spots available for juniors and seniors only, so check out the Sycamore website to apply for those.
Remember, visitor parking is limited, so please do not park in visitor parking if you're not a visitor. Don't be an idiot. Drive safe, drive slow, and look both ways before you turn.
Watch out for your fellow Abes, fly safe, and go Abes.